Students, how are you? Hope you all well. So, in this session, we will learn the fundamentals of computer. In 10 plus 2, we'll learn the basic terms of computers. In graduation, firstly, we learn in BCA, BSc, IT the fundamentals of computer. So, in this session, we will learn some of the basic terms that can be used in computer. So, firstly, we can learn what is computer. Before we can describe computer with its definition, we learn the full form of computer. The full form of computer can be commonly operated machine particularly used for technical education and research. It means that the term that can be used in the technical field for education, we can research anything that can be used in our daily life through the Google. So now we come in the definitions of computer, that is, computer is an electronic device which is capable of accepting and processing data and supply the desired results. It can process, store, retrieve and manipulating the data. So we can learn from this definition that computer is that it is a device that can be basically take inputs. It can process, and through this processing we can retrieve the output. So this is the definition of computer that we basically used in our daily life. I can describe this with the help of a diagram. We can take as input that can be given by input device. This input can be processed through various CPU field, then it can be retrieved through the output through output devices. This is a basic concept that can be working in the computer field in our daily life. Any instruction that can be given by in the form of program, calculation, arithmetical processing in computer. Now comes in the second definition that can be basically used in the computer, that is a bit. A bit is a digit, either its value to be 0 or 1. Everyone know that computer only understand binary language that can be in the form of 0 and 1. We can also say that 0 is called false value and 1 is called true value. After we learn the definition of bit, we come to the point of byte. A byte is a combination of 8 bits. So this is the concept of bit and byte. Now we can learn what is input. Input is a raw vector of data that can be give input to the computer. For example, we give input as 0 and 5. 0 plus 5. This calculation can be performed after processing field that can be done by the processor. So we can give input to the computer in the through input devices that can be keyboard, mouse, light pen, etc. So these inputs can be processed in the processor. We can learn different processor later on. Now comes on the next term, that is the output. Output unit is a processing information that can be shown in monitor, example monitor, printer, plotter, etc. Then CPU. The CPU basically used for processing field as to process the input, and that input can be retrieved through the output devices as in the form of output. As a result, CPU stands for Central Processing Unit, which controls the solution of computer. It is the brain of computer. In CPU, there are some of the three factors that can be included, that is ALU, CU and MU. In this session, we can learn ALU, that is all arithmetic operation like plus, minus, division, multiplication, addition, subtraction, multiplication and logical operations performed by ALU. Next, nibble. A nibble is a combination of 4 bits that can be learned further on in the form of memory units. Next, operating system. It is an interface between user and a hardware. So next, the cache memory. This can be later on learned in the memory section, but in this session we can only learn the definition of cache memory. It is a high-speed memory available inside CPU in order to speed up access to data and instruction. When data is found in its cache, and it's called cache hit. It means if we want any type of data in a frequent manner, So we can take through the cache memory. It is a temporary memory, not a permanent memory. If we want frequent data, we can take from cache memory. So in this session, first of all, we can learn the definition of computer, then definitions of bit, byte, input, then after that output, CPU, ALU, nibble, operating system, and cache memory. In the next session, we will learn input and output devices. These notes can be help in our graduation as to learn the basic fundamentals of computer. Hope these notes can help in your future also. Thank you and have a nice day.